I'm sure you already know who I am. My name's Ted Cruz. Well, my story around here is similar as any other American family. My father was an immigrant from Cuba who had escaped oppression, arrived at this great country with only $100. I was born in Canada but was raised in Houston, Texas. I went to Harvard University, majored in law, and fully committed myself to politics when I earned a seat for the U.S. Senate for the Republicans back in 2012. Now in 2015, I plan to run for President of the United States. Together, we can bring back what made our country great when it was founded. And I wish to expand it even further with everything from hardworking people to advancing technology today. I hope I can gain your support on this tough journey, but anything is possible when we come together for one cause, to make our country strong. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Cruz. Thank you for giving us the chance to interview you, despite you being busy during the nomination period.
Oh, it's my pleasure. No problem.
Good. So we should get to the important parts immediately, as we should not let the viewers wait. So, what are your plans on stabilizing the economy, and how would you get the Congress to accept the downhill curve we experienced this past decade?
Well, first off, we need to pass legislation that will fix our budget problem in America. We need to stop bankrupting our country. Right now, our kids and grandkids are inheriting a country where our national debt is larger than the economy itself. Let me speak right now to everyone in the room who didn't applaud when I said, are there any young people here? What we're doing to our kids and grandkids is morally wrong. It is an outrage. If we keep on this road, they will spend their entire lives not to meet the needs of the future, not to meet the needs of their priorities, but instead just working off the debt that their grandparents and parents stuck them with. Our parents didn't do that to us. Their parents didn't do that to them. And the reasons we're here today is we're not going to do that to the next generation. We are going to turn this thing around.
So, how would you get this amendment passed?
Well, I would go on like anyone else would with this issue. I would just, focus on bills that solve the issues that need to be resolved.
Now on to the second question. What is your take on the ISIS issue and the refugee crisis at hand?
I believe that threats to our soil should be taken with very aggressive action. We need to avoid any further loss of any lives of American citizens and citizens of any other nations. We have a serious immigration problem in America. The American people understand that we must reverse the policies that invite criminals and terrorists to defy the laws of America, allow manipulation of our generous immigration system, and reward legal immigrants for their actions. Sadly, while the Obama administration ignores our immigration laws and abuses its executive authority, the Washington cartel refuses to stand up and insist that the law be followed.
See. So, for our last question, since, we're running out of time, do you believe that the federal, state, and even local level should tax internet access?
Well, actually, I'm against the idea to tax our right to access the internet, as that would jeopardize the openness of the internet and raise prices for internet users, of course. Net neutrality is already limiting our right to browse freely.
I see. Thank you again for the opportunity to let us interview you.
What would you like to say to those on the audience who are viewing this live?
Well, first, I'd like to thank the people of the audience who are supporting my campaign and my effort to become president of the United States. I wouldn't be here without those people. I'd like to thank everyone in my political organization setting up all this interviews and whatnot, and I just want to tell everyone, vote Ted Cruz for president.